Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of my YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk about how YouTube has changed my life with less than 500 subs. I have always thought about starting a YouTube channel for years, but never really, jumped off that bandwagon to actually do it until now. I actually started this channel back in 2020 whenever COVID first hit, back in February of 2020, and I finally posted my first video back in September of 2023. So I've been making videos now for 6 months, and I had a lot of reservations on making videos for YouTube, and to be honest with you, none of them has really came true. My reservations were that people are actually going to sit down and make fun of me, and people are going to treat me indifferent, all this stuff. I'm sure that if you're a new creator, that you're thinking about the same stuff that I'm thinking, you're gonna get made fun of, and then all of a sudden you're not going to be invited to anywhere, and everybody's going to look at you different, and people just going to tease you halfway to death. And that hasn't really been the case at all with my YouTube channel and me making videos. People have actually been open enough to subscribe to my channel. The people that are in my inner circle who have their own YouTube account, they have hit the subscribe button. And I just want to throw that out there. If you're wanting to start a YouTube channel, and you're afraid to tell people that, hey, look, I got a YouTube channel, and you would be amazed about the amount of support that you can get from just your inner circle. Another thing that I have had a problem with is the camera situation. So I know that if I'm having a problem with it, I know that you're having a problem with it as well. So I'm going to show you a little secret, and you're going to be like, wow, I never thought about that. Or you're going to be like, well, I kind of knew that. But you guys might not know this, but you're actually inside of a box. No, seriously, you're inside of a box. Let me take you out of here. Let me turn you around. Let me show you my little box. You were inside that. And you can actually put a picture back here in the back. And if you do something like that, that's put a picture back there, you can actually look at the picture as you're talking to the camera, and actually you're not as intimidated anymore than what you were, beforehand. And I'm going to be honest with you, now you're intimidated again, and you need to go back into the box. So, get back in there. Get back in the box. Hey, stop fighting. Hey, stop fighting with me. Get in the box. Come on. See what I did there? So, yeah, if you make the box and put your camera inside the box, it will make it less intimidating, because it's actually a bigger thing to look at instead of just a small camera, because your cameras are very, very small. And of course, my camera is fairly large, and so yeah. And then if you're really wanting to use a script on your YouTube channel and just read it off of whatever, you can stick your iPad on top of the box, and just make videos that way, and then just read off the screen of your iPad, and and then you're good to go, and it actually looks like you're talking to the camera, and you're actually just reading. And I'd also be careful about that, because I know that one of my videos or two of my videos I have done this, and it actually looks like I have been reading the script from my way of reading. That all came out wrong. You could tell that I was reading something in my video. And I'm actually doing this very raw. I'm at a park and I'm having vehicles drive by, and they're all looking at me weird as they're driving by because I'm talking to a box and they don't know what's going on, but you guys do. And hey, there's somebody waving. And so, yeah, I am making all sorts of different content for my YouTube channel. They say have a niche. But I remember watching a video of Mr. Beast, and he was talking about just make content, and that's what I'm actually doing. I'm just throwing everything I can out there, and some of the stuff that I am finding that is very unique is that videos that I thought would never like really take off or actually go anywhere have actually been some of my best videos in a short amount of time frame. So this is like my second week of making a video every single day, and I always, like I said, I always have reservations on sharing stuff with you guys, and I'm like, do you really want to watch that? You know, and like one of my examples of that is my Dale video, which is someone that is getting scammed. And I've been like, I have reservations because I was like, man, people are going to sit down and make fun of him. People are going to sit down and you know, just be horrible because this man is being scammed out of a lot of money, and it's a romance scam, and it's a very, very touchy subject, I guess. And I made a video of just asking for help for Dale so that he can get the help that he needs to move on with his life and hopefully put his life back together, because these scammers have left him homeless, and he spends all of his money sending his money to overseas for you know, this romance scam that he's in. And to be honest with you, like, I've had a lot of people reach out to me in private about Dale, and they're trying to give me some advice because a lot of my subscribers, well, I say probably about 40%, I personally know. And so like 40%, like the people that watched the video, they were like, Benny, I'll give you some ideas and some tips on what you should do. And that has been, you know, grateful. I haven't implemented any of those tips that I've received, but hopefully we can get Dale's life straightened out. And another thing that I've done is I've filmed some belt ceremonies. I do karate, Goju-Ryu, and I got the pleasure of filming a 3rd degree black belt ceremony, and just watching over all of that. And then at the end, the 3rd degree black belt participant was Gene, and Gene ended up, you know, having his mom there, and his mom at the end got on camera and, like, you know, said stuff, and it like really touched my heart. And like, you know, like stuff like that, if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, it really like gets to you. I was standing there behind the camera filming this, and I was like, you know, Benny, don't cry, Benny, don't cry. So like I was trying to, like, you know, suck it up on that point. And just overall, it is worth it. You know, I wouldn't steer you wrong on that. I am not monetized. Like I said, you know, you got to have 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch time hours in order to be a part of the YouTube community on getting ads on your videos to where you're actually being paid. And I'm nowhere near that, but I am also making videos every once in a while talking about my analytics on where I am at on my subs and my watch time hours and all that good jazz. And I'm noticing that a lot of my subscribers is actually coming from that series. And I remember reading and studying and watching like some videos where they like sit down and give you like YouTube tips. And one of the tips that, you know, that made me think of like, hey, let's do this, is that people get interested in a series. And so when I made my series, and I think I'm on part 5 now, and then eventually be part 6, part 7, part 8, it has really like opened up, and people are like watches the part 5, and then they go back and rewatch and see how my channel has progressed over time. And like I said, I'm doing this raw, and I know there's vehicles driving by. I apologize, and I just wanted you guys to know that you know, if you are thinking about starting a YouTube channel, give it a shot. I use Filmora, Wondershare Filmora as a editor. And I mean, like I said, I'm not getting paid for any of this stuff. It's probably one of the easiest, you know, editing software out there. It will help you. And you can also look up videos on YouTube on how to edit videos, and there are a ton of them, and they will just be there for you to watch at your own convenience. And every single time I make a video, I try to be better. And like, I can notice, like, from my first video till now, that I'm starting to feel a little bit more comfortable in front of a camera. My editing skills are starting to get better. And so, yeah, I mean, like, these are skills that no one can take away from you if you develop them and you hone them, and you try to run with it and create your craft. So yeah, I just wanted to come on here real fast and tell you that, you know, give it a shot. If you have reservations like I did, your worst fears may never, you know, come true. And my worst fears hasn't. And I just wanted to just come on here and tell you guys that. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.